just always cut out or edit or delete what I don't like. So if I don't like a picture of myself, it's not in my phone.
Just crop it out.
Yeah. No, I will delete a picture of myself I don't like in my phone. Yeah. I won't want to see it again.
Just edit it.
A picture? No, I'll just delete it. That.
Edit
It never happens.
Yeah, already.
You laugh.
Yeah, like not laugh, but I don't feel sad.
I'd be like, what's that about?
No, I don't feel sad.
What does laughter mean to you in your trauma? Okay. Oh, I love that. Sorry. I think that's powerful. Hi, I'm Simone Stephen, trauma-informed psychotherapist, and we're here today for the What They Didn't Do podcast. And this has come back from, nope, that is not what I want to say.
Keep going.
Round 2! Da-ding, ching, clang, cling. Hi, I'm Simone Stephen, trauma-informed psychotherapist, and we're here today for the What They Didn't Do podcast. This has stemmed from the trauma discussions that have come from my most recent book, What Mummy Didn't Do. You can find it, the audio, ebook and physical copy at whatmummydidn'tdo.com. Thanks for joining us today. We are here with the lovely Natalie. We're going to have this important discussion about trauma. This is stemmed from my book, What Mummy Didn't Do. This is about the early bonds that we form and how they influence your adult decisions. So, Nat, I wanted to talk to you today about a significant event that you feel has negatively impacted on you, has felt traumatic. Mm-hmm. So, what can you share with us in terms of what your journey's been like and what stands out for you most? It might be something that you feel was in the distant past or recent past, but it's something that is very much real for you and has impacted on how you show up.
Definitely postpartum depression. Yeah, that had a huge impact on my life. Okay. And I feel like a lot of time was wasted. And a lot of it I don't even remember. Like even a lot of my son's childhood, I don't remember it at all. So when I look back at pictures and videos, I'm like, oh wow, that actually happened. But in my mind, I don't remember anything that really happened at that time for 18 months.
Yeah, trauma affects the brain massively. And it will, your nervous system will be protecting you from what doesn't feel safe.
Yeah.
Essentially. In fact, in postpartum depression, the vagus nerve is massively impacted on. So it sounds like it affected your memory.
Yeah, definitely.
And where do you feel you are now with your postpartum depression?
I feel like I'm a lot better, but I don't really feel like it's gone away.
Yeah.
I just feel like little things would trigger it.
So is something still impacting on you?
Yeah, like my cesarean scar. That's a big deal for me.
Okay. Can you talk to us about that?
I don't have no connection with it. Like I don't look at it. I don't touch it. Like I won't get ready in the mirror. Like, I don't want to see it, stuff like that. Because when I see it, it just reminds me of all the blood I lost and all that kind of stuff. And then it just, I don't know how to explain it, but it just really affects me.
But I think you've explained it well. It reminds you of all the blood you lost, you said. So is that something that you remember?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I just remember the fear in everyone's face, like all the surgeons and everything. I think that's an image I'll never forget.
Okay. So do you take yourself back there with flashbacks, you mean?
Yeah, sometimes.
Visualise it?
Yeah. Like if I close my eyes, I can replay the whole situation over and over again, as if it was happening right now.
Is it something that comes up often for you?
Not
the visualizations?
Not really.
Okay.
Mostly only if I see my scar, stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really think about it. Because the child's fit and well. I think maybe if he wasn't well, it would be a different scenario.
Yeah. How does it impact on your relationships, the postpartum depression, like with your child?
I think me and him are really close. I think me and him have a really special bond because of what we went through together. Because he was dead for 7 minutes and I was just there bleeding out. So both of us could have died at the same time. And I feel like the postpartum depression came from me not being listened to, because that whole scenario could have been avoided.
Okay, can you tell us about that?
Like when I was, because basically I have a really high pain threshold. So during pregnancy, when I was telling them I didn't feel well and I was in a lot of pain, they told me that it's all in my mind and that every pregnancy is different. That was my third pregnancy.
Who's they? Who told
the
you
midwives.
This? Right, okay.
Yeah, so they were like, it's all in your mind. Like every pregnancy is different. Nothing's going to happen, because a year before I had my other son and he was really unwell. So I started to like have the same situation, like where he would stop moving. So I knew something was wrong straight away. Yeah. But then they were saying to me that I'm paranoid because of what happened the year before. But I was like, no, like he actually is not moving. And then that's when I went into active labour. And then I just started to hemorrhage. That's when I had a cesarean.
Okay.
But my thing is, if they listened to me when I told them he wasn't moving in the first place, I never should have been induced. I should have had like a planned cesarean section.
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't have been so traumatic for me. But you waited till I was hemorrhaging before you cut me, basically.
And this is why we're having this conversation, because it's about what you've experienced and it's about what others haven't done that could have helped you. So you spoke up about what you knew you needed, and it wasn't
dismissed.
Given to you, it was disregarded.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like now then, when it comes to health and healthcare?
I don't believe anything they say. Yeah, I don't really believe anything they say anymore. And obviously all my pregnant friends, I get really protective over them. Like when they talk about induction, I'm just like, no, don't do that, because I know what it can lead to. And in fact, my friend had a baby last week.
Yeah.
And she was induced and then she had a cesarean section. And now she's basically going through what I went through, which I was trying to avoid by telling her not to do it. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't really my say.
Okay. So hearing from you, that was very traumatic, Natalie. I want to thank you for sharing, because it's not easy to share. How has it felt for you to?
I think for me, the postpartum depression came from, firstly, me not being listened to.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you left my cesarean wound open. So now you just invited more problems in. So now I became septic, then I had sepsis. So like,
right.
I was basically neglected, and then that's when I had to stay in hospital 6 weeks. So when I got home, I was in pain. Bear in mind, my other baby was only 1, and then I had a newborn that was at home.
It's a lot to...
And obviously nobody can take a lot. Like their dad he took some time off, like a month. My mum took a month off, but a month's still not enough, because I was in hospital 6 weeks. By the time I came out, she had to go straight back to work, because that was 6 weeks off her time. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So then I'm at home now with my cesarean, with sepsis, and having to look after a 1-year-old and a newborn baby.
How
and
did
then
you
that's when the
manage?
depression kicked in.
Makes complete sense.
I don't know. I think now when people ask, I don't know. I was just in the zone, like just doing what I needed to do. Like, like I can't give anyone tips, because I was just in survival mode. Yeah.
And where do you feel you are now? I know that you said that you feel you still are sometimes experiencing it.
I still struggle, because now I have a lot more chronic pain than I had prior to my cesarean, because I already had a spinal injury.
Right.
And then now they've severed my core, and in surgery they fused my bladder to my bowel, so it's stuck together now. But then they're saying they can't go back in to cut it, because the risk of perforating my bladder and bowel is too high. Then I'd have to have a stoma bag or a catheter for the rest of my life. So it's either I just be in pain or I risk and do surgery, and I'd rather just be in pain, because I don't want a stoma bag or...
And this is all based off their error?
Yeah, that's based off their error. So now, before I used to heavily rely on my core for my spine strength.
Yeah.
But now it's like my back and my belly always hurts. So obviously little things, like my sons are only 3 and 4.
They're young.
And little things like going to the park, I can't do that with them. So that's when I get sad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I can't do what I want to, and they're boys, so I can't really do what I want to do with them.
Right. So
that's when I get triggered and I get sad again.
Yeah.
Like, and even them having to understand, like they'll say, "Mummy, can you come to the park to watch us play?" Because they know that Mummy can't play. That's what makes me sad.
Yeah. And when it comes to, what went wrong,
Yeah.
was anyone held accountable?
No, because they all stuck together.
Right. Okay. So how do you cope now? I'm aware that a lot of it you don't remember because of the trauma and how it's impacted on your brain. But now, how are you? How are you coping? How are you managing? What do you
I think now they're older, it's a bit easier.
Okay.
Like that time they were both in nappies. I had to feed them both.
Yeah,
Whereas now I more just watch them play. Like I just watch them eat. I watch them play. They both go toilet. They both shower themselves. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's not so difficult now. But it's more like going out with them. That's a problem for me. Like I can't go out with them on my own because I might be in a lot of pain and not be able to look after them when I'm out. So I always have to rely on somebody else to come with us. And that's the frustrating part.
Right. Yeah. And how are you managing your pain? Chronic pain that you shared?
I just have to plan everything, like my whole weeks for it. Like I plan everything very strategically. Like even little things, like if I want to go to a concert, I need to know what seat they have.
Yes.
Like stuff like that. Like I need to know how long it is, and so I can just plan it, who's going with me, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So as long as I plan everything to the core, then I'm good. But if I just do something spontaneous, then that's when I'll get a lot of pain. And then the relapse is harder because sometimes I lose sensation in my legs after I've done too much. Yes. And then I don't have I'm now at home paralysed with the boys. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I literally have to plan everything.
And how long does that last for you if you relapse?
The loss of sensation?
Yeah.
The loss of sensation, the longest it's happened is 12 hours.
Okay.
And the quickest is like 5 minutes, yeah. Yeah. But the relapse in itself, like the severe pain, that can be months. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I have to just plan. If I want to do something on Monday, I know I can't do nothing on Tuesday. Like it has to be like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Like I have to have a day in between to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you've learned what serves you well, what works for you and what doesn't.
Yeah.
But managing that around the
kids,
your children. Yeah.
And like even like my digestive system, because obviously everything's fused together. Like I have to plan every meal like very strategically.
Okay.
Otherwise I'll get more unwell.
So you're managing your physical health and those struggles. How do you find your mental is with it when you're having these, it sounds like, extra tasks to plan for?
I don't really feel like I have time to really think about that at the time. Yeah, because I have to, my main focus is them. It's only when they're not around, like if they're at school and nursery. Like on a Monday, Tuesday, that's my favourite days because the youngest one goes nursery 8 till 6.
Yeah.
And then the other one goes to school 8:30 till 3:30.
Okay.
So I have the whole day, well, a couple of hours to myself.
Yeah.
So I can kind of do things on a Monday and Tuesday, but most of the time I just rest because I don't want to go out and do everything and then the rest of the days I'm tired, do you know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the time when I really think about things because all the other times I'm busy. So that's when I might get a bit sad those days.
Okay, so it sounds like in the times that you're alone without the kids that you think about your sadness.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Because I'm never pain-free. If my back's not hurting, then my belly's hurting. If my belly's not hurting, then my back's hurting. That's how it is. Yeah. Like I never have a time where I'm just pain-free. And there's no medication that can touch those pains.
Right.
Because the medication that they would give me to touch those pains is like diazepam, morphine, and I can't take that. And I won't be able to look after the kids. Yeah. So that's why I just have to just tough out the pain. And
in terms of coping then, in terms of what you feel lightens the depression for you, doesn't mean it removes it, you know. It sounds like it's very much underlying for you. Okay.
Yeah, so holidays, yeah. I have to always have something to look forward to. That keeps me going. Good. That keeps me going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have some purpose and some fulfillment.
Something to look forward to, yeah.
Good. All right.
So that's why I travel so much, because people think, oh, she travels because it's actually because I'm not in pain. Like when I'm on holiday, my back don't hurt. Yeah, when I'm in the heat, my back.
This is good to hear.
Yeah, like when I'm in the heat, my belly still hurts. Yeah, so that's not really motivated by the sun, but my spinal injury don't hurt in the sun.
So things feel lighter for you when you're
away, yeah, and everything's fresher. So my belly hurts, but just less because I'm not eating processed food. And the fruit is actually real fruit, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm in a lot less pain.
So it's good to hear that you've learned what helps you in terms of healing somewhat?
And then also I'm just parenting abroad. So I don't really get actual rest because I always bring the kids.
So no holidays alone, no breaks alone as such?
Not many, because obviously my daughter's got severe allergies. So my mum's the only other person that can look after, like can cater to her needs. But my mum has to come with me to look after the boys in case I get sick. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I always end up having to bring all of them.
I wonder if you ever just check in and reflect on how strong you are, how much you've achieved through everything that you've been through.
Sometimes.
Okay, what do you tell yourself?
That most people will be dead. Yeah, I don't think the average person could go through
what you've been through.
Yeah, what I'm going through, yeah. Because I'm very resilient. Yeah, I'm very resilient.
So if you were going to tell someone who's been through something similar to what you have, what would you say to them to encourage?
I don't know. Because I don't know myself how I do it. It could only be God, because I don't know how I do it. Like 5 minutes before, I could be completely paralysed.
Yeah.
And the next minute, I'm walking around a shopping centre with a kid. Like, do you know what I mean? That's not me. That's not my strength.
So tell me about God's strength in your life then.
Yeah, he's brought me through a lot. Even when I was bleeding to death, like I didn't have a blood transfusion.
Wow.
Yeah, and I lost 2 litres of blood in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
That's God in your life.
I didn't have a transfusion. Even the doctors, I could tell by their face, they didn't think I was going to pull through. And even the way they kept on coming to my room, like, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, they're like, no, clinically, you should be in a coma. And I'm like, but I'm fine. Like, I just felt okay, but to them, like, I was seriously unwell, but I just felt completely fine.
Yeah, it surviving is familiar to you. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing with me, trauma, it never like happens like now and then it comes a couple months later. It's normally like 3 or 4 traumatic things at once. Then I might get a break for like a month and then something else will happen. So my brain just has a really good way of suppressing things. But then by the time I do counselling or try and talk to someone, I can't remember what the finer details which made me sad, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like I have to try and dig deep into my brain to, and then my brain, like, a lot of it I've just forgotten until maybe I might get triggered later on, like, or I might smell something that reminds me of what happened. Then it will come to the forefront.
Trauma.
Like when I go into a hospital and I smell this certain smell, then I remember the theatre room. Yeah, and then that's when the finer details come to my head.
Yeah.
But if I don't go in there, I don't remember it.
The body's very, very powerful. It will remember. It will remember. So when it comes to your senses, these things will trigger for you. You make those associations. So it makes, complete sense. But trauma will impact on your remote and your recent memory. So stress and anxiety, depression, all of those have an impact on your memory.
That's why I was going mad sometimes. Or I can't find my phone. I'm like, where's my phone? And I'll look in the fridge and I'm like, how the hell is my phone in the fridge? But like, I don't remember putting it there.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel moments of calm?
No.
So that's something it sounds like, in terms of maybe where you...
But I feel like as well, because they're so young, if it's like always mummy. Like, or in the night, like if I hear a noise, I'll just jump up. Like if one of them coughs or something, like I can't shut off. I'll just jump up out my sleep. Okay. So disrupted sleep is something it seems as well. That's impacting. Yeah, because I can't get comfortable because I normally used to sleep on my belly because my back was hurting. Yeah. So I can't sleep on my belly and I can't sleep on my back. So then that's when I struggled to get comfortable in the night. So now you're sleeping on your side? Yeah, on my side. But I don't think on my side's comfortable. So I just keep on swapping all night. Okay. Yeah. When you travel, when you go away, do you get good sleep then? Yeah, only if I'm exhausted. If I'm really tired, I'll get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
But if I'm not, if like on a normal day, I won't get a good night's sleep. Like last night, I probably got like 3 hours sleep.
3?
Because I keep waking up because I can't get comfortable.
And this will be having an impact on your memory, on those symptoms as well of depression. I always actually say to clients that sleep hygiene is the first priority. So
because I'll go to sleep at a good time. Like I'll go to sleep like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. But
then the second my belly or my back starts to hurt, I will jump up out my sleep. And I might put the TV on and watch it for 2 hours, and then I'll try to go back to sleep. Okay. But I can only sleep comfortably when I'm really like tired. Yeah. Like if I come off a long flight, then I can sleep good.
Okay.
I just have to do something to exhaust myself for me to be tired.
Yeah. So I want to thank you for sharing. How's it felt to share today?
It's all right. It's good.
I'm going to hope and pray for better sleep for you. What I would say is like that part where you mentioned that you put the TV on for about 2 hours.
I watch a film.
Okay.
Because that's the only time I'll get to do something. The time I get to do things for myself normally tends to be in the night time.
Okay, I get it.
So it's like I get some me time now, so let me do something I want to do. Because they always want to watch cartoons. So at night time I get to watch what I want to watch.
Okay.
Without anyone saying, Mummy, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm this, I'm that. Because they're sleeping. Yeah,
it is important that you have you time. I'm just wondering about the sleep part for you. Because usually screen time will have an impact on you getting off to sleep. So, just something to think about.
I tried to do something else.
Yeah.
Last night I walked around the house.
Okay, how was that?
It woke up everyone else. I don't think that's a good idea.
You have to tiptoe.
Yeah, right. Because I kept turning all the lights on. But it's just boredom after a while.
Turning the lights on?
Yeah, I turned all the lights on, like downstairs.
Okay.
But it's just I'm just bored because I'm so tired, but I'm just so uncomfortable. So I just can't go to sleep.
So it might be trying some grounding techniques. Have you ever done that? I know you said that you've gone to therapy, but you forget like what's happened. So it sounds like you don't end up talking about maybe the past much.
Yeah.
But have you ever been given any tools and techniques to support you with getting to sleep or with relaxing, with feeling in a calmer state? Because regulating your nervous system is going to be most important. It's essential for...
I think I need help with staying asleep. Okay. That's why the diazepam, when I did take it, was good.
Right.
Because I slept very well with that. But then when the morning came and I had to now do mummy duties, I couldn't get up.
Okay. Yeah.
So then that's when it backfired because I can't drive with that med. I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
And the kids just run. That's when they were like, wow, it's free time because mummy can't really move. So they just trashed the whole house.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't have the strength to look after them.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, never again. I'd rather just be in pain because at least when I'm in pain, I'm fully alert. But
so
when I start taking like meds that slow me down, I can't parent the way I need to. Right.
Yeah. You are. It seems quite familiar then with being in pain, and also struggling with the kids whilst in pain.
Yeah.
So it's like unknown to you to not be in pain.
Yeah.
And managing the kids.
Because I've been in pain every day for 10 years now.
Yeah, I'll send some grounding techniques over to you. They can involve things like, breathing techniques, visualization. I don't know if you've tried any of them, but...
No, I haven't tried any.
I can, certainly support you with the visualization piece as well. We're not going to do it here and now.
Yeah, that's fine.
You might fall asleep. But we can do it another time. I want you to share what you're doing right now because you haven't spoken about that part. And I know you said, God has given you the strength you need in your life, and I'm thankful for that. But you're now leading others. And so, can you share with the audience how you're helping other women now in their struggles with your visibility unlocked?
Oh, visibility unlocked. So I help over 60s with content creation because it doesn't take a lot out of me. I can do it from home. I can do it from my bed, stuff like that.
Yep.
And I'm also, when it talk about the visibility, I'm also helping other people who've got chronic pain, like making hidden disabilities visible, because I don't know, I think as a young person, I've experienced a lot of, I won't call it trauma, but like backlash especially when I'm in public.
Yeah.
And I need to access, like, because I actually have a wheelchair, like I actually use a wheelchair, but I can't really use it because of the kids. Because I can't be in a wheelchair and have the kids at the same time. So it's like one or the other.
Right, okay.
So like if I go in the wheelchair accessible line, I get a lot of like, oh, like, does she understand that this is actually a disabled, like stuff like that. Yeah, I get a lot of that.
A lot of judgment.
Yeah, I get a lot of judgment. Yeah, because I don't technically look disabled.
How does that impact on you, the judgment?
At first it used to annoy me and I used to answer back to them, but now I'm just like, whatever, because God forbid, but I could have cancer and you would never know. Do you know what I mean?
There's many hidden disabilities.
Yeah, so now that's why I'm going to start talking on like chronic pain and stuff and how it affects people.
Raising awareness.
Yeah, and then obviously I'm going to be talking about the jet setters, which is me and my children, how we travel the world and stuff, and how I don't let my disability stop me from enjoying living the life.
Yeah. Great. So where can they find you? Those that need support.
So you can find me on Instagram at Natalie the Jet Setting Mum, and you can find the Visibility Unlocked page at Visibility Unlocked, and you can find the Jet Setters page at the Jet Setters.